Right. Yeah. Until you get that sauce.
Stay ready. You ain't never got to get ready.
Hey, I've been trying my hardest to find this clip. Tony Baker was on the 50-51 podcast. Corey Holcomb. I'm saying it right, man. Shout out to them. But he said the older the black men get, the more attractive that Harriet Winslow is. And when he said it, I was like, what? But then I was like, damn.
I ain't reached that yet, but I ain't saying that she is unattractive. I'm just saying that I haven't looked at her in that light.
Check it out, though. She don't never... I might have to stone cold these motherfuckers. She don't never step out on Carl.
What?
When Carl get on some bullshit, she check him like, hey, this is what we doing with the family.
What?
She's a faithful woman.
What?
And she be holding that nigga down no matter what. Like when Steve come in there tearing up the house, she be like, Carl, do not have a fucking heart attack. When Eddie go out there and do whatever the fuck, Harriet right the fuck there like, hey. Let's talk about it. Let's do it like this. And I was like, shit. Yeah. Whole time. Your face says other things.
I mean, like you really are about to be 40, right? You really up there.
Yeah.
I can see why you feel that way. You're starting to show. Like you're starting to really, come into your own. Okay. I get you on that.
This is what niggas say when they don't agree with you, but they your niggas.
I mean, like,
I see what you're saying. I
support you, King. You know what I'm saying?
All right, what you got to say?
I mean, I really don't know what to say. I mean, honestly, I don't. I haven't got there yet.
Would you rather?
I got a few more years.
How did you feel about Rachel?
I mean, she definitely wasn't the. I feel like my attraction to her was a little different than like I don't know.
Okay. What was your attraction to Rachel?
It was something about the olderness, the older chick. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like.
So you liked Rachel more than you know what I'm saying?
Auntie vibe.
All right, let's not do all this bullshit because this I ain't going. She was fuckable to you, right? At the time.
Yeah.
Okay, why are we dancing?
Cause I
like we ain't been drinking all night.
No, because I don't think I ever like looked at it true like that. But there was an attraction.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what you're trying to get out of that.
Gee, I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to see. All right, you already shitted on me on the Harriet shit, so I'm just trying to see
because even the name alone just keep pissing me off a little bit, just a little bit.
And that's because of the Underground Railroad. I get it. All right, so what about let's do the Myra versus Laura shit.
Yeah, they both was like, oh shit. I see why Steve had to turn to Stefan. I was like, yeah.
Whoa. He only has to turn to Stefan for Laura.
Yeah, but not for. I get it, but I'm just saying I see why he had to turn to Stefan for Laura. You know what I'm saying? But also, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. She was cold too. Myra was.
Where you at? You got to make a decision. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have to make a fucking decision.
You do have to make a decision. Or you have to drink one of the two.
I drink, nigga, because they both was cold.
Okay, right,
they both would have got it.
Doesn't matter that I'm not going.
You know,
you're immature.
I'm immature.
Yeah, very immature.
I don't understand why you're not rocking with me on this shit. This is really pissing me off. You know what I'm trying to do, but you sitting up here trying to be PC for some reason.
No, I ain't trying to be PC. I'm just trying to get. I don't know what you're trying to like. What you want me to say? Make a decision.
Between who?
No,
gun to your head.
First of all,
Gun to your head.
Hold on.
No.
You're definitely not gonna throw a hypothetical gun at my head.
Gun to your head.
Hey,
I know you got one on you. Let's start the show.
Like, hold on, this ain't a prop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, hold on, man. Putting the man's business out there and shit.
You can't even see him.
People on that goofy shit.
These people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say.
All right, welcome to the I Ain't Gonna Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
Awesome CJ is.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
Yo.
D is in his bag.
And as usual, we're here to debate, relate, berate, and be great. And
It's homie time right now, okay?
we got a guest here. This for a good time, not a long time, man. Y'all seen him before, man. It's
No Diddy.
Pause.
Urban 2 times, man.
Yeah. You popped in. Oh, that where you gun it. So some shit hit the floor. I ain't know, you know. Hey. Like, oh shit.
Shoulders at the ground too. Like, hey, hold on.
This ain't no jumper.
These rap niggas is really with the shits. But yeah, man. How's everybody been, man? How's your week been, man? Oh, we talked about it last time. You was going to, you know what I'm saying, doing
back home and shit, bro. Like, went back to
without the kids and the family and all that shit. I'm at on it. Fuck it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. I mean, I made the best of it, bro. It was a good time, you know, kicking it with family. Got to go back to Chicago. Got back home. I will say that, like, the reason I say I made the best of it is because, like, literally first day I was straight, but second day I came down with a sinus cold and shit. Started like headaches, stuffiness, and I was like, shit, fuck it, I'm finna drink through this. I told y'all I've been looking forward to this shit the entire time. So I was like, shit, I push it, and me pushing it made this shit even worse. So my whole flight back home, I was looking like the nigga that was the COVID virus itself was on the plane, even though I ain't have COVID. You know what I'm saying? Which I didn't find out until I got back home that I didn't have COVID. So I was on that bitch. No mask, anything, like
Just breathing.
all types of shit. But it wasn't that bad, you know what I'm saying? I had COVID before, so I was like, this can't be COVID, so I'm straight. But that ain't stopped the motherfuckers next to me from feeling real uncomfortable, man. The motherfuckers was like, had they backs to me, and I was in the middle seat, you know what I mean? I was in comfort, but I was like, you know, in the middle.
This is Magic Johnson in the 90s.
Bro, they was trying to be cool. I was like, oh, you want me to hand? They was trying to hand the motherfuckers like they little snacks. You want me to hand that to you? I got you. No, you want me to touch it? I ain't gonna fuck with you.
No more.
Like,
I know I paid for it.
All in the Biscoffs.
Gee, I'm
Can
like,
I have it?
terrible.
The biscuit.
Gee, I was like, shit, oh, you don't want it? Shit.
Right.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
Nigga broke my pizza party going.
Like, shit. Hey, you don't want yours either? Bad. But, man, outside of that, bro, like, really good time, man. Shout out to all my homies, you know what I'm saying? John, Adam, DK, you know what I'm saying? Got to see the homies while I was back, you know, back there for a little bit. It's always good, man. You know what I mean? We just, like, link up, catch up, drink. And that's all I really needed, man. What? You know what I'm saying? We got it. I got in and got out before the DNC, like, rocked that motherfucker. They was coming in.
Yeah.
They was coming in. I had motherfuckers hit me up, like, several people like, are you a delegate? I was like, wait, hold on, let me look up this shit real quick. Am I?
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not this shit. And this one, like, these two black ladies, you know, older black ladies.
My auntie.
These two older black
And
ladies.
that bitch like, Damn, I can't get no drinks. Like the fuck?
Hey, they definitely was a vibe, man. They were setting up for the city to be crazy. But like I got for the first time in my life, to older black ladies. First, they asked me if I was a delegate on the elevator.
Okay. I
was like, no, I'm not. It was like,
they tried to run you?
Nah. Shit, if I would have answered this next question, they might. It was like, are you a Bulls player? I was like, damn, I look like a Chicago Bulls player.
Said, I'm Tony Snell.
Because I had my Bulls hat on and shit. Like, my eyes ain't wide enough. But no, shout out to Tony Snell, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, man. Like, I was like, shit, damn. No, I wish, you know what I mean? I could have played back in my day, but I was like, this is my first time I got that shit.
I be milking that shit.
I was just gonna say I could tell it. He would have ran that one out, man.
Hell yeah, because I be at the bar at Docks and shit, and old white niggas be like, "You played?" I be like, "Nah." They be like, "You played?" And I be like, "You got me."
See, so you could.
What team did I play for?
Bro, you could have got more Biscoffs. Like, come on now.
She showing up was like, hey, man.
I got mad drinks off that shit.
Ooh.
She was like, because I was going to say, I was going to ask for a picture. I was like, nah.
I don't even know if it's racism. I don't think it's racism. I think it's like.
They black.
These niggas look the same.
They was black. I had a Bulls hat on.
They was black?
Yeah.
I thought they was all white women.
No, I think I started this
women,
with saying like these two older black women.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, they was trying to run you, G.
Anyway,
but
man.
You married.
Anyway, man.
Wait.
But it was anyway, man, it was always good to be back in the Chicago, man. Summertime Shy don't let you down. Now, fuck the winter, but but other than that, man, it was a great fucking weekend, great time. Okay. And yeah, man, low key was glad to be back. Motherfucker was like, so you live in Georgia now? Do you want to move back? When you want to move back? I was like, I'm sorry, Chicago will always be my home. It's always gonna be my place. I'm never moving back. It would have to be.
I had to have so much fucking money.
Like, gee, something has to happen. Like
summer in Chicago.
Yeah, I know, right? That's it.
Man.
But yeah, bro, how about you, man?
Shit been cool, man. Been working and
fornicating lies, all types of shit.
Fornicating?
No,
nigga. No, don't say that, nigga.
On camera.
I've been at the house. What the fuck? I've just been at the house, man. Just being a dad and a husband and shit, man. It's like the first week in a minute that I ain't been out of town and shit. So
yeah,
I've been
jet
cooling and shit. Like I ain't
passport bros.
I ain't been out the country this year, but some weird shit happened today. Like this motherfucker, these niggas. Normally, my daughter, she scream and she be in the room and shit, and I'd be like, "Nigga, I got an hour before I gotta get you. I don't." Go ahead and do it. My wife was like, go on, get it. It's your day. I was like, fuck it. Went in there, her leg was in the fucking, in the bars and shit. And she was like, it hurts. And I was just like, hey, just chill. But I had to keep from fucking laughing because y'all remember wrestling when like niggas was tapping, like motherfucker had an ankle lock or some shit like that. She was looking like that. She was like, she was tapping out and shit. And I was just like, damn, just chill. Hold on. Let me cut the light on. Like, damn, oh, you fucked up.
Whole
damn,
time she trapped.
That motherfucker. I'm like, damn. Hey, fucked up part, like, I did my normal thing. I went in there trying to pick her up. Her leg was. She was like, nigga, I said I'm stuck. I was like, what the fuck going on? I'm like,
now you gotta fully wake up. Like,
oh, damn, that's wild.
You trying to pick her up with the one hand just like you usually. Hey, look,
I'm like, how the fuck you do this? I'm like, all right. But other than
I
that,
was
man,
drunk.
pretty much. She smelled my breath and got fucked up. But other than that, man, my shit been regular. You know, I am going out of town this week.
Hey.
Road trip though, road trip. There and back. Fantasy draft and all that shit. So, you know, it ain't doing too much.
Cause you know I was gonna say some shit.
What?
If you was gonna actually be on that trip. It's like, damn, so you ain't I thought we was traveling together. I thought we was going together. You was gonna do that, but the overnight thing, I get you.
I'm trying to, like, my wife been on some other shit. Not even some other shit. She be like, you been out of town too much. Like, I've been a single fucking mom and woo-woo. Like, I really want to pull it, but I was like, yeah.
I get you. That's okay. I'm just saying that because if you would have went the whole weekend, it would have been like, hey, fuck you.
It's going to be like 24 hours.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I respect that. I respect that decision.
I found a couch to lay on and type shit. So, you know, it ain't that. Because we had talked about that shit before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But she been hitting me up like, I'm tired of you. I was like, all right.
You've been a terrible husband.
Even though, you know what I'm saying, this 40 years, so I could pull it. Like, shut your ass up.
Damn, you can't do the whole year, though.
The
whole year? Shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How many of your friends turning 40? All of them. Except for y'all.
Damn.
Niggas.
Yeah, nigga, I got
shut the fuck up.
Damn. Like, shit.
Oh, everybody I went to school with was born in the same year. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Hey, nigga, I got some time.
1900s.
It's like, shit.
You was born in 2000.
I'm saying, so what you looking
That's
for?
weird.
1900s.
You're not even a real person to me. But I fuck with you.
Yeah, you got a beard and got your own life going on and shit right now, but
9/11.
you still a little. You a young ass nigga.
Crazy.
Blueprint. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Hell no. Anyway, before we.
But what about you, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, before you got to break out on us and shit, tell us how your shit been going.
Oh man, I just been chilling for real, just grinding it out, trying to, you know, make a way. Trying to get back into music. So, yeah. I've been writing a lot. So when I moved back to Chicago, when I moved back,
this nigga hip hop in the mic.
When I moved back,
when that shit too bright,
right? When I moved back to Chicago, I'm definitely gonna lock it back in with my old engineering producer, and we're gonna definitely turn it up. So,
all right, shit,
yeah, back in the land. So. That's really what's going on. So, but yeah, I'm making it back just in time for winter too. So that's always
nobody has never said that.
I know, right? Like, just in time.
Right. Yeah, it's critical.
Fuck.
Nasty work. Yeah,
You ain't got no coat, do you?
No, I don't own a single coat now. Yeah, I'm in trouble.
There's a vacancy.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. Like, we fucking talk about the snow and everything, but it's really that wind chill. It's that lake effect, man. It's that all that shit, that wind, when that fucking chill.
Bruh, it'll cut through clothes. It'll cut through a car.
Back when I was like doing my smoking my blacks and shit, like days, bro, having to step out there.
You be debating on how long you want to smoke
that shit hit it feel like needles in your head.
That nigga be mad at me. I'll be out there like, he be like, you don't want to go in? I'll be like, nope.
Shit. Yeah, I was like, bro.
The dude, that's the first time I've ever seen a nigga smoke a black with mittens on.
Shit. Like,
nigga had mittens on smoking a black.
Bro,
that's
like,
crazy.
That shit, wow.
Nope.
Like, man.
Like,
boy.
for real.
But yeah, man. So it's gonna be a different experience because I mean I'm going back and I got a couple of things in motion that I think gonna be it's gonna be monumental.
Okay.
Monumental.
Big shit coming. I got you, bro.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, man.
Got to.
All right, man. Before we get into Black History in the Making, we want to shout out our sponsor, Stogies Tobacconist. Stogies Tobacconist, premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
As you can see on the ticket right here, go to StogiesTobacconist.com. Hit them up for their premium cigars. Use the promo code I ain't going for a discount. And hit them up for their mobile cigar lounge for your next event. Tell them about the discount, boss.
Hey, man, they said it. They said it. Y'all got the proof. Go back a few episodes. They said that, hey, yo, you book with them, 12 of them sticks for the free, just for booking with them. I'm telling y'all that if you say this nigga name, or you say my name,
or the show,
they gonna give you 12 of them things for the free.
Pause.
Like premium. No Diddy. For the free. And you're going to be able to smoke them things while you out there. You know, summertime is ending. But they got the heaters, so they can still pop out and still show y'all a good time. So, for real, hit them up. And you got your choice. I don't know if you got your choice of which ones, but they definitely are premium.
They premium
cigars.
than a motherfucker, man.
They ain't gonna break off on your lips or nothing. It's just gonna be What? You know, sometimes a cigar, man, you get a bad cigar, that motherfucker be flaking up and shit.
You be having to peel it off.
You're like, damn, this is goddamn.
All right, man. We about to get into Black History in the Making. Black History in the Making, as we always say, we want to shout out our ancestors for everything they did for us to get this to this point. But we also want to shout out the good Black people that are doing things right now to help us progress.
Right now.
So, former NBA point guard Jason Kidd. Let me get my Stone Colds together.
What?
And current Finals MVP Jaylen Brown,
What?
who are Oakland natives, they have teamed up in the business world. The Exchange is what it's called. X, the letter X, and Change, which is partnered with Black-owned social enterprise Oakstop, aims to create scalable models for shared real estate ownership and asset building and methods in underserved communities, man. You gotta shout these niggas out. Shout these good brothers out.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck they talking about or like what this is, but it does.
Oh,
but it was a joke.
Okay.
I was gonna fuck up Black History in the Making also anyway. So
I did it. But you know,
all
right, man.
All right, bro. Good to see you,
All
man.
right,
So we gonna see you before you break out, like.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, I'm off for the whole week.
All right, well, tell the camera bye since you were in front of it.
Peace out.
Yeah.
So for anybody that is listening, yes, my polo is very tight.
The reason.
Oh shit. All right, well, yeah, shout them out.
Black History in the Making. But we always stay great.
All right, man. Well, let's get into That Just Happened. Look at me.
That
I used
just
the button,
happened.
but I ain't want to fuck up.
You ain't had the confidence.
I was about to hit smoke some bitch real quick. All right. So, Tyler, the Creator, has this to say.
You get satisfaction.
And these can't perform.
Nobody can.
All these dress alike. Man, you go to 2003. Jay didn't sound like T.I., who didn't sound like 50. Pharrell didn't sound like Dre, who ain't sound like Quick, who ain't sound like Ye or Just Blaze or Alchemist. Eminem didn't sound like fucking Jill Scott. Jill Scott wasn't trying to sound like Julian from the fucking Strokes. Everyone was themselves. Now, like, everyone is doing cosplay. It's a Spider-Man meme of like the next nigga. Everyone uses the same slang. You are from LA and you saying slime?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't say that. It's crazy how the internet has made everything so like homogenous, like nothing is its own thing no more. And I think in like 3 years, like either everyone's just gonna be the same color or it's gonna pop and the next generation is just gonna go so left and want to be themselves.
So, are you concerned about the lack of originality?
I mean, I don't think that I'm any less concerned than I am with all the other aspects of the world that is going to be.
Because we talked about content.
Yeah,
last
like I think that there's definitely something to be said about the level of unoriginality. Like, if that's, you know what I'm saying? Because when I think we've had conversations off air and everything about this type of shit before. It's like, bro, when it comes to music or just making money,
yeah,
that shit is like, yo, people, the internet or social media has made it to the point where things have gotten so hard in the real world for all of us that when you look at a motherfucker that is making money off of doing one thing, but then you also see a gang of other motherfuckers making damn near the same amount of money off of copying that motherfucker and being like, damn, so if I just copy this motherfucker, like I can get a piece of the pie. I can get a lot of fucking money just by doing this shit. I ain't gotta be original.
Whole time.
Like this motherfucker, like literally a motherfucker can come up with a dance off of like a song. And there was this whole thing where like the originators, like the ones that like created the dances weren't getting as much money as the people that were replicating and doing the dance.
Like Fortnite and shit like that.
Yeah, like bro, like that shit is real.
2 Millie Rock.
Bro.
That nigga.
Yeah. So yes, there's gonna be a future where the originators are gonna be motherfuckers that honestly get shit off of accident, or they just got it like that, maybe. And they're just the ones that create the trends and create the lane. But even then, it's like a lot of the trends that are started are by somebody random posting a video, posting something, whether it's a catchphrase or a dance, and the right people seeing it and being like, damn, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then they make it blow up, and then it blows up, and now everybody's doing it and they're making money off of it. Like, that is the thing. Like, so why would music be any different? They found that there's a lane, there's a sound. I mean, shit. If the internet can do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how quickly it happens. We saw what auto-tune did to the music industry when that shit got, like, T-Pain had it, he did his thing, and then that, like, Lil Wayne did it, and then it went fucking, it was that whole year and a half. It was like them two niggas. Yeah, it was like a year and a half of just everybody putting auto-tune on everything, and they didn't have the internet.
Yeah,
like
put Ye in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Them 3 niggas.
Absolutely. 808 and Heartbreaks.
Which, you still can't tell me nothing about it.
No, still can't. Still can't. It's niggas that did it right, but it's also, it was like an overkill. Mm-hmm. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying, the Not Like Us track being played over and over again. It's like, all right, we fuck with it, but damn, like, y'all wear some shit out.
Yeah.
So I said a lot to say that I agree with Tyler, you know, the creator, because of the fact that that is the method. And when you have a world where motherfuckers are seeing money at a level that you're like, wait, I can make that fucking much, like,
just by copying this,
by copying a motherfucker, like, and that's the goal, right? We don't even give a fuck about entertainment anymore. We just know that I can get money at a level that I ain't never even imagined getting before off of just doing replicated shit. Why wouldn't everybody do it? It's hard fucking times.
He is in his
and that's why motherfuckers is like, yo, like, if all this shit goes away, if TikTok was to close down or get banned, motherfuckers would be like fucking damn near on some stock market shit when it crashes, like killing themselves. It'll be crazy.
Damn.
You know it would, bro, because like everybody's livelihood is on that shit. It's on those platforms where it's like shit. That's why back in the day, a lot of people don't know, but like I'm a creator myself. So like I grew up like not a content creator.
Maybe the first time listeners don't know that.
Yeah, but like but I'm a creative director. So I do a lot of, I'm in marketing. I know all the different types of shit that I've been in this shit for over like, 15, close to 20 years. And our thing was back in the day was like, yo, don't rely on social media to be your website. Build your website, because if that shit crashes, then all your work and everything is gone because it's held by someone else. Now it's like shit. You can't tell motherfuckers that. Motherfuckers like, yo,
I ain't going that
like motherfuckers be like, yo, I don't need a website. Like honestly, because at the end of the day, I'm just gonna have all these. Like I got a platform. I got platforms on all these. They all have to go down, but it's at the point where it's like, yo, I can make so much fucking money. Like the terms of business and all this shit and how to make money is different now. Motherfuckers is like, yo, like I don't have to do anything. I don't have to go to school. I don't have to do any of the traditional shit to fucking make money.
I feel you. I'm coming at it from a different place as you've thrown my age around this whole episode.
Old as hell.
As he continues to do. I'm not concerned about shit because
but you might need some more fiber if you're not concerned about shit. I don't know how regular it's going. Hey.
Anyway,
it's true. It's BS. They lie.
That was an accident, but that was perfect. But anyway, like, hey, every artist could stop fucking making music right now for never. I'm cool with all the music I got.
Oh yeah, I can live off of that.
I'm cool with all the music I got. But one thing that Tyler's not saying, which I'm pretty sure he's talking about like the masses, there are people who are making original great shit.
Absolutely.
It's just they just not getting pushed up and shit like that. I'm not concerned about it at all because it's just like every artist that I fuck with keeps being original. They keep being original. Whether you do your Ye, your Nicki, your Hove, your every artist that I really fuck with, Fab, all them niggas, they are original. They're themselves, and I fuck with them because of that. Tyler, like I always talk about Tyler. I love Tyler because he's always doing some different shit, and I'm gonna keep rocking with him. So I see what he's saying because he's like, what? He just turned 30 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's saying shit that niggas said before him and all this other shit. So the market's gonna correct itself at some point, or if not, who gives a shit? There's great music out here.
I mean, it ultimately will, and I don't know if it will correct itself. It just will revolve. It will circle back around.
Yeah.
I think that is the commonality of everything though. Like, right? Every like fashion look and sounds
shit
of music.
Baggy. I ain't going back to baggy.
I ain't going back to baggy. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm still in there where it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know how like bell bottoms came out.
That shit came back when we was in high school and shit. Well,
exactly.
When I was in high school. I was just like, and my mom was like, hell no. And I was
you know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit. Like, because it's like retro, it's fashion, it's like, and so it's ultimately going to come back around. It's just going to be a more evolved version of that, you know, of that time. But I don't think that it's a bad thing that it's changing per se, but like where I feel more concerned is
you do have concerns.
Yeah, is the Black Mirror effect.
Oh,
because all the
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Because all the shit, but I'm just saying, like all the shit that we've seen, like in movies and like Black Mirror, like itself of like the satire type of storylines that they set up is like that shit is happening right now. Like people in AI and just like not thinking for ourselves and not like
remember the AI nigger rapper the nigger rapper that they had?
Vaguely.
It was like last year, the year before, where it was like some nigga that they had like AI. He had dreads and tattoos, and he was like nigga, and everybody was just like, hell no.
In real life, or you talking about on Black Mirror?
No, in real life.
Oh no, AI one that they created like that. Yeah, yeah. No, he wasn't even like
he like great value Travis Scott.
But that was what he looked like in real life, right?
It wasn't a dude.
But it was a dude. It was like an AI thing that looked completely different, I thought.
No, it was an AI nigga that they had rapping.
Yeah, I remember that, but I'm talking about the visuals of him. I thought he was like a light-skinned, like, rapper, like, look kind of like rock stars, but like...
Yeah, he was a great value.
But the real guy looked like a Travis Scott.
There was no real guy. There was no real guy.
The one that they based it, they used his voice. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, I never saw who they based his voice off.
Okay,
of.
I thought that's what
I was just like, and everybody was like, fuck no.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that people like were with it until they kind of like dissected what the company was and then realized it was a white man or a white company that like was pushing it out. I think that there's a honestly,
train is coming.
Yeah, it's like there's like, hey, look, you know, there's a thin line, but it's also like the Milli Vanilli shit. It's like, yo, like it was a white guy that came in and said, hey, look, I'm gonna create this, and like
them niggas got a bad rap. I want to move on, but like they got a bad. Did you watch the documentary?
Yeah, it was a great documentary.
They got a bad rap.
They did, but it was. Still, the premise of it was a white man coming in and saying, hey, I have an idea and I'm going to be the spearheader of this, you know what I'm saying?
And nigga was like, no, I really want to sing. These niggas don't sing.
Yeah, like, hey, like, don't let it, like, bring these vocals in. Let's use other black people that can actually sing that. We won't even see their face and we're going to bring them in and we're going to do all this different that. It's like,
you know, it's true.
Yeah, it's like, it was kind of the same thing. So that's what my biggest concern is, like the AI shit, like the really like taking over the mindlessness, the shit that we take for granted. Where I don't want artificial music, which I will say I have been a user of like AI photography, and I love actual like photographers' work, and I don't take that for granted. It's just sometimes when you're when you're in my business and you're looking for stock photography and you're looking for the right imagery that clients can afford, you know what I'm saying? This ain't like, no, like I can't go out and do a photo shoot. But when I can think of an idea and say, hey, look, I want it to look like this. I want to include this. I want to include that. Like I'm able to create an image that really, you know, goddamn, fucking white fuck.
Cause I've been drinking and I've been smoking.
Nigga, shut up.
Flying down 285, but I'm focused.
But yeah, that's kind of where my like concern lies, man. It's just like, I don't know.
We got a bunch of show left, man.
Let's go.
Hey, we get into sports. Did you see our boy Caleb Williams the other day?
I did not get to see him, but I already know. I've seen clips. I didn't get to watch him.
Hey, I fuck with Justin Fields, but man, we made the right decision, man.
That motherfucker is living up already to be like. And then it was like, I don't know if a lot of people have watched. I started watching Hard Knocks. And just seeing how his challenges of like getting, he's good, but he's still a rookie. He still has to learn a lot of shit. But to see him like be on some like, damn, I fucked up. And then like motherfuckers thinking like, damn, like, what the fuck? What was that? And then him having the mindset to say, hey, stick with me. I'ma get it. And that motherfucker got it. I ain't saying it like, you know, oh yeah, he's gonna be, but in his practice, in his gameplay, in practice, he got it, and that shit worked out.
Nigga.
And now you see him.
I watched the game.
The nigga is doing this thing, bro.
I was like, damn. Like, I ain't even really want to get in the chat because Jameson shout out Jameson, man.
Yeah.
He been saying like, hey, that nigga real, y'all need to get rid of Fields. I know we like Fields because he black and shit. I was like, no, let's keep him. Man, he wanted an apology. I ain't giving him no motherfucking apology. But, man, that nigga, He's showing out.
We got a chance?
Nigga.
We got a chance?
Barring injuries, we going to the playoffs. We are going to the playoffs, barring injuries. Because, man, the nigga was doing all type of shit, man. I'm just like...
Throwing off the back leg.
I'm like, he on our team? It was a touchdown that the rookie receiver fucked up because his toes on the line.
Yeah. But that's, hey...
And that nigga went right back and then ran that bitch in. I was like, I was like, I'm sold. I'm sold, nigga. I'm sold. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
I'm ready.
We ain't never had no quarterback.
I'm ready.
The last one we had was a Cutler. And I was,
that nigga,
that don't make me feel good.
Nah,
I was hyped for him.
Like,
I was like, oh, we got a quarterback. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, it's that. Let's get into some other shit. About to play this clip.
AR took me to Dave & Buster's. I didn't go see my man real fast. 6 o'clock. AI playing shuffleboard with his homies. Yo, what up, Tay? I'm playing against AI in the league and stuff, but AI is a rock star. It ain't nobody bigger than him. And he in the middle of Dave & Buster's playing shuffleboard like no security. Take that, go play pool with the homies. Take that, and we go out, party all night long. Order 25 bottles of Dom P. Get drunk, they carry him out. Yo, I'm gonna meet you at practice. What time y'all going? 11. Don't show up. Every day we do that all summer long. Young fellas, I'm gonna be there. What time y'all going? 11 o'clock. Don't show up. We party every night. We show up because we weren't drinking. Training camp, come in there right on time. A little hamstring stretch. Get one of the interns and 5 shots at 5 spots. And he's AI. AI. He ain't worked out all summer. He in there flying through, finishing, mid-range, you can't guard him. He ain't touched the ball all summer. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna post a picture right here. I put it in the group chat earlier today. It was a bunch of legends, and they were like, who's the weakest one in here? So, of course, everything goes into flames. Yeah. I know your phone blew up.
Yeah.
I had time. I was off.
Yeah, I can say, I was like, damn, ain't none of y'all got to work today? Like, damn, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, bitch.
I had 100 and some messages, bro.
Oh, damn, we was on that?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm sitting up there like, I'm like, let me put in this parking lot. Like, niggas got me fucked up. So it's legends from anybody that's not watching. Everybody from Steph to Kareem, LeBron, KD, Jordan, Kobe, all that shit. So like, who the weakest one? So this happens all the time. And it always ends up with me being the old nigga arguing with niggas that's 8 years younger than me, telling me about how weak motherfuckers was back in the day. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I just want to ask you, do you think that our legends, as far as like Jordan and them niggas from the 90s, could hoop now with the advantages that they have now? Like, LeBron spends $1 million a year on his body. Mm-hmm. AI and Jordan is hanging out, drinking, smoking all fucking summer. Yeah. They come in, they busting niggas' ass paws. Yeah. So if they were not doing that, if they was like having like the LeBron shit with the,
it'd be nasty, bro.
With because what motherfuckers don't realize is they are mad competitive. Yeah. So they didn't look at these niggas as competition because it's just like, hey, I'm gonna smoke these niggas.
Yeah.
But if these niggas are eating kale and shit, I'm gonna grow my own kale.
Yeah.
I ain't drinking no more. I'm smoking these motherfuckers. And that's
I feel like someone like a Jordan, like this isn't like
he started like weightlifting.
Yeah, like that's a different era because like even prior to that, like with Magic Johnson when he first got into the league, they were
every time I say Magic Johnson because he was in the fucking documentary. Like I was just in that bitch like he. No look passes.
I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, like their era was different because of the type of, resources that they had around them, right?
Coke.
But like
hoes.
exactly, but like when you look at them in retrospect of athleticism, they were naturally just like they didn't have the upbringing, they didn't have the training camps that like had the best equipment and the best
Niggas
doctors
weren't
on
lifting
that shit.
weights in basketball.
Like this was natural, like weight, like height, just muscle. And I think that a lot of times people take that for granted, like the shit that like because like granted, LeBron spends millions of dollars on his body every year, but we're not factoring in all the stuff that he might eat healthy as fuck, but let's not forget that there's still a different time of like the ingredients and the foods that are in front of him have a different level, regardless of how healthy it is, has a different chemical makeup. Yeah, but it ain't like he's eating just like, you know, stuff that ain't potentially made in the lab somewhere. Like he
eat Doritos in now and then.
Exactly. Like he's eating like Taco Tuesday. Like ain't no telling what type of like meat or the chemicals and shit that's in the meat that he's eating.
Kobe beef in his fucking taco.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like literally we don't know what the effects, what's in the water, like what's in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of differences that could be affecting the type of players and people that we are now that we like need that type of shit that like to spend $1 million on our bodies to be able to get to a level of healthy that they were getting natural where you was doing drugs and still be able to be out on play 40 minutes.
I got the flu, I dropped 45.
Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. Like, motherfuckers was like, this is back when niggas was like playing on the court and playing all growing up on fucking concrete.
With bullshit shoes.
Come on,
that'd
man.
Be my only thing. Like, look, I'm not talking about like the B-level players. I'm talking about like the greats.
Yeah.
The greats like Magic and all these niggas like, come on, man. You take away Magic still go fuck. But you know what I'm saying? If you give him like but if you get this thinking like, oh, this is LeBron doing? Oh, fuck that. I'm doing it. And matter of fact, I'm doing it better because fuck him. Like the competition.
Yeah.
And even now, it's stupid as hell that niggas is out here making all this money and you not doing what LeBron doing.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you doing what he's doing? That's it's our word.
But they're also not probably looking at it like, well, I'm not making as much as him. It
don't matter.
It don't matter. You're right. But like,
niggas is making more than LeBron, by the way.
Yeah.
Niggas is making more than LeBron. He been taking pay cuts for years.
It's priorities.
Oh, okay. James Harden.
I'm just saying, like, what do you prioritize?
Wish I get James Harden. Like, if I had talent like that, I would be James Harden.
Yeah.
I'd be at the strip club.
Yeah.
Doing all this shit.
Do my job and keep
jagging.
my job.
Ooh,
I'm good enough to do my job and
he's
keep my
doing
job.
way more than that. That nigga is going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
James Harden was an MVP. He should have been 2-time MVP.
Like, mind you, this nigga started off the bench.
Yeah. I saw some shit the other day. I think there was like James went to, it was like the Olympics, and they was like, man, I think D Wade and LeBron was talking to the nigga like, man, you too cold to just be coming off the bench. And KD was like, I think we lost James.
Like, for real. Like, he saw it, we all saw it. We was like, this nigga coming off the bench? Y'all got a squad, nigga. Like,
lotion? Fuck. Okay. That's what y'all doing?
Next season. Come.
Like, who? 30 a game.
Give my own team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I truly believe, like, the greats.
Yeah.
You put them here.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on, especially how tough they was and shit, spacing, and then you, like, actually have a program where you, like, work on your body, bro, they doing the same, if not better.
So, and maybe you, because you're more of the sports guy out of the two of us, right? So I guess I will ask you this question: how do you feel when it comes to, like, when you think of it in this way, IQ, not just skill set? Let's talk about like game IQ.
Yes,
back then versus now.
You cannot win no championship without having that shit.
Because the IQ now is cool. They got it.
You can't
compared
win no
to
championship without
back
having
then,
that
that
shit.
game IQ, like the Pippins, the fucking Magics, the Birds, the like Larry Bird, like literally IQ like is fucking insane. Like when you really think of it in retrospect, like playing up against him, like Dirk couldn't even do shit with him, and Dirk can like do some shit.
Yeah, Dirk, great value, Larry Bird.
You get what I'm saying? So when you think about the era then versus now, like the IQ was insane. They had to play on a different level.
That's the whole thing with and no disrespect to them because they are great NBA players.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving and Tracy McGrady. They are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like you see these niggas, like the kids, the motherfuckers in the group chat, man. Kyrie, man, you seen him in the finals.
Yeah. Yep.
If he had the IQ to do that shit, or if not the IQ, the will to do that shit, because he can do anything he wants to do at any time. But he don't do it when it count. Whoa. Take that back. He did do it when it counted in that championship with Bron.
Yeah. Without Bron,
but since then, since you been gone.
Yeah, without Bron, before Bron and after Bron.
Bro, I ain't seen him. He's had his own team a couple times.
Yeah.
He's with Luka, who is fucking, that nigga's amazing.
Yeah.
It takes IQ, will, and all that shit.
You think if Rose didn't get injured, he would overshadow Kyrie?
Fuck yeah.
Like that, but crazy? That's what I'm saying. Like I just want to hear from you because I'm just thinking
crazy.
Again, from the sports guy, I want to hear from you,
nigga,
and say like, could you imagine
Westbrook? The only nigga that
it's nasty work.
The only nigga that I would be like, I don't know, is Steph.
Yeah.
But I did this in the chat. My thing with Steph is in that picture, everybody else on that picture has taken a team to the playoffs when they other players were injured.
Yeah.
Steph ain't.
Yeah.
And that's nothing against Steph as far as like how great he is.
Yeah.
But what's happening is what's happening. And
I mean, Steph is cold.
He is cold. Yeah. But when Clay ain't there and when his bodyguard ain't there, Draymond, that nigga don't.
That's facts. He's gonna get you your points. He's gonna get you your points, but he's not gonna take it. He's not
Wade take bum niggas to the fucking playoffs. Rose take bum niggas to the fucking playoffs. Bron been taking bum niggas to the fucking playoffs. Jordan been taking, but Kobe, all these niggas take you to the playoffs. Look, if you ain't got the team to get to the finals, you ain't got the team to get to the finals. If you are that great, you can get niggas to the fucking playoffs, G.
I mean, Giannis did do it once. He did do it.
I didn't say the finals and the championship. I said the playoffs.
I know.
You trying to fuck with me. All right, let's get into it. Get into it. Because we going to keep on the same shit with the eras.
Yeah.
Corner, huddled in the corner, eating with his boys and stuff, eating dinner. And for some reason, we got into it. And tell the audience what you said that almost gave me a heart attack right in the restaurant. Tell them, Tank. Tell them.
I mean, what I said was, I think that if we're saying numbers don't lie, me and my brother Breon said that LeBron is the GOAT. But that's all I said.
Right, LeBron, you didn't say something. What did you say about Chris Brown compared to Michael Jackson?
And now we'll move on to that.
Go ahead.
Chris Brown is, in fact, better than Michael Jackson.
What? Do you understand what you're saying? Tank, do you understand what you're saying, my man? I mean, you admired, you're revered, you're associated with music, my brother. Everybody loves and respects you.
So, you agree?
I'm not a professional, and I get it. Because I also, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Budden, podcast. I did listen to the episode where they called up Tank, and actually, you know what I'm saying, like, got his side of the story and, like, what he truly meant by it. And a lot of what he was saying was valid from a artist standpoint and a person that is a true R&B
he in there
professional, that he's in it. He's a legend, Hall of Famer, all that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I respect.
I'm like a brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I respect what he says because it's valid and it from his viewpoint. But what I do feel like in my, amateur opinion, I guess, is that
you a consumer, nigga.
Michael Jackson is way more influential and better, and has, in my mind, done has had a bigger impact on society and the music culture than Chris Brown. And if there wasn't a Michael, there would be no Chris Brown. And so with that in mind, when you really dissect the range and the quality of Michael Jackson from a child star, Jackson 5, shit, all the way up to going solo,
Christmas ain't Christmas without that shit.
Yo. Or even shit. Been like, come on, man.
Hey. Every time we used to get drunk back in this crib in Chicago, at the end of the night, that nigga used to sing Ben.
Hey, that shit like, yo, that's a better mouse.
Mr. Rat.
Come on. So I feel like there is a greater story that is told vocally, historically, whatever you want to call it, however you want to look at it. Michael Jackson.
It's Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. And this, maybe it has happened and I just ain't seen it. Michael Jackson had grown men fainting at the mere fact that he was singing at a concert in front of them.
When he said he would do this doof.
Yeah. Motherfucker was and like, let's dissect the fact that Chris Brown is the and one version of true basketball.
He's standing on a giant's shoulders.
Hear me out. Chris Brown is the and one version of Michael's true NBA style.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
Hear me out. Listen to what I'm saying.
Keep going. I know. Go ahead.
Listen to what I'm saying. When you look at true, like what you love about the sport of basketball, the legends, Jordan doing his going to the rim, he had tricks, he had all that, right?
Yeah.
But then And1 came out, and those tricks was way more impressive, way more intense, and they got to a stature of, damn, this is quality basketball that's happening.
One of them niggas got to the league.
I'm not saying how they got to the league. I'm not comparing them to saying they're not worthy. I'm just saying like the gameplay in my mind. So when I look at something that like Chris Brown can do all the shits dance wise, Mike can do his style that he created. His style is no one ever did this other than when we talk about how, okay, the moonwalk, that's neither, you know what I'm saying, that where it originated and all that. But from a style of dance and just presence, he created that. He's the owner of that. He's the king of that. No one can touch that. Chris Brown also tries to pay homage to that by doing certain moves like that. But Chris Brown's dance moves
video
are
She Ain't You.
Are insanely good, are insanely creative, insanely intense, and he's flipping, he's jumping, he's backflip, he's doing all of this. And yes, he's not losing his breath. I get it. But motherfucking Michael did some shit to where he created art in the most unique way that can't be touched. He's an entertainer on another level where he wrote for people. I know Chris Brown writes. I know that. I've heard. He's a Chris Brown, cold as fuck. You ain't gonna hear me say shit about Chris Brown. His range, his style, he has a great range of music and style. But Michael has it, bro. I feel like I would rather hear what Chris Brown has to say when someone says that about him.
He said
he's gonna say Mike.
Yeah, he did. He was like, I don't even want to know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even he knows that Michael, who he is inspired by and who has given him, like, Michael's talent is beyond what we feel like we can measure.
Check it out. I agree with you, except for you saying Chris Brown was N1. N1 niggas don't belong in the league. Chris Brown belongs in the league. I'm not saying
I get what you're saying on that part, but I guess that's not what I was meaning by when I say N1.
Would you like to put it more like
I'm talking about how intense
Mike and
the
Kobe?
Tricks. I would say Mike and Iverson.
But the thing is, the only thing about that, and
like, you could bring out the crowd.
No, I'm not.
Your name carries weight.
We never seen, and I don't know if we're ever gonna see anything like Michael Jackson. Like, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy as fuck for a long time.
Like a long fucking
for like
time.
40 years, 30 years. That shit was crazy. We never gonna see no shit like that.
Yeah.
We have seen a motherfucker that sings better than him. We've seen a motherfucker that dance better than him. And like you said, it's all on the back of Michael Jackson. But everything into that one package. And I'm going to quote this off.
Chris Brown could never shut down damn near whole city. Like,
no.
Yeah.
And I'm going to close it with this. I was listening to a Higher Learning podcast, Shout Them Out. And it was like, it's a difference between better and great.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like, Kyrie Irving is better than Allen Iverson, but he's not greater than Allen Iverson. Never will be.
Facts.
And he got a championship.
Facts.
Michael Jackson is the greatest
Yeah,
single artist ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like, we never seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we gonna do it no more.
And with the way technology and social media is going with artists and originality, you're right. We don't know we ever gonna see this shit again.
Passing niggas over because he passed out. We got to pass him back to the medic.
Exactly, yo.
Because the show's still
like,
going.
For real.
And he's just on his first song.
For real.
Like,
you gotta shut down the whole city like the president come into town.
Because this nigga here.
Because he here.
And
I know the
he ain't
Beehive
start singing yet, and niggas is passing out.
The Beehive is probably one that come close to it, but
ain't nobody coming.
Beehive and the Kardashians.
Nobody's passing out over them niggas.
I'm talking about like when they come into town and they shut down the city or whatever, or like got the block hot. Nobody's fucking Michael Jackson.
The city.
Nigga. That's what I'm saying.
The president's coming in and Mike.
Yeah.
No, my bad. Mike's coming in and the president.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different world.
All right. Got another clip show with our old pal Charleston White.
Because black people pride themselves in saying, didn't nobody help me, I did this on my own. That's nothing to be proud of. My mother helped me. I got cousins who helped me. I got friends who helped me. We as black people pride ourselves on that for whatever reason. I don't know. But everybody needs a helping hand. When I work with children in the juvenile system, I would whisper in these black kids' ear and say, nigga, don't let them white people lack of blackness stop them from helping you, nigga. You got a white volunteer that's willing to show up and volunteer to come see you and talk. Nigga, don't fold your arms and act like they can't understand. If nothing else, nigga, this white man can understand what it's like to be a boy. He know what it's like to be a boy. So, black people pride themselves, homie, in saying, I come from this and made it to this. And they'll try to shame you if you say, well, you had a silver spoon handed to you. Well, that's what's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be given an edge, an advantage because of what my parents did. I'm sorry your parents didn't do that. So we resent one another for that. So I challenge people and ask them how you get your job. Because as far back as I can remember, when I was being taught things, some of the first lessons and things that I was taught in life is, nigga, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. So it's good to know something, but it's also good and important to know some people, right? That's where networking come from. That's where joining the fraternities, that's where going to college and getting in these different groups and social groups, because some of these people are going to be successful in life. So, homie, we the only ones look down on that. And nepotism is not a bad thing.
Bronny James going to the NBA. He only averaged 4 points a game in college. He got a guaranteed contract for $7 million as a rookie, which is not heard of. You don't think that's taking food out of somebody else's plate? He didn't earn it.
Well, when you say taking food out of somebody else's plate,
somebody else could have got picked at that 55th spot.
But hold on. This is my money. Whoever getting him this $7 million, it's not in their plate, it's in my pocket.
So, I totally agree with this nigga.
100.
Like,
100.
And it's crazy. I'm sure you experienced this shit. Like, growing up and like meeting somebody that's underprivileged, more underprivileged than you.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of like look down on you and shit.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, and I don't know if you was doing it at the time, but like I would kind of like level myself down
Absolutely.
to try to do that type of
Yeah.
shit and move.
Yep.
Which looking back, of course, dumb as shit.
Dumb as shit.
It took to like later on in life, I would say like in my 20s, I was like, what the fuck?
Because
Why
of
the
their
fuck?
jealousy and their envious emotion towards it.
But the crazy shit is like, even when like dating back in the day, motherfuckers will like a motherfucker that will like say I wear ties and button ups and all this shit. Motherfuckers will look at a motherfucker that didn't used to wear that shit and now wears it different than me.
Mm-hmm.
It's more attractive. And to this day, it's still like that. Like, it's this ongoing joke going on the internet about like this nigga that don't exist that all women want. Like, used to be a thug, now he got his money up, he got a gang of time, but he focused on you, but he still getting his money up. He love his mama, and he take care of his kids.
He
and
spend
all
a
this
lot
shit.
of times with his kids, but also
he has all his money.
doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like he
He's
doesn't
a
have
boss.
he doesn't have to spend a lot of time at work because his work is just so, it just comes to him. But so he got all the family time in the world, and yeah,
and it's just like
he love on you enough, but not too much, because if it's too much, it's too clingy. And
Yeah.
now that nigga, like, you ain't got no friends. Like damn.
But he ain't got too many friends.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He drink, but not that much.
He got one best friend, but now, oh shit, that nigga might be, you know what I'm saying? He might be gay. Oh my God, like, yeah. Yeah.
He hit the blunt and now and then.
Yeah.
But he got a lot of weed on him for my friends.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want him smelling like weed, because, you know what I'm saying? Like he smoke a lot of weed, but he got the best cologne, so his body is always fresh.
He don't cheat on me. With all these millions of dollars. But
he has, you know what I'm saying, interest in other women. Like he does, like, I don't know. It's just like,
But yeah. back to the point. I'm just like, dude, I wish I would have listened to niggas before. Like when niggas was saying shit. But it wasn't enough niggas saying shit to the amount of motherfuckers that was around me.
Yeah.
At like on a daily and shit. Like
for
that.
sure.
Like I'm sitting up here trying to act tough, hanging out with niggas, hanging out in places I shouldn't be at, trying not to act scared.
Yeah.
Fucking almost getting arrested and shot and all that dumb shit. And it's just like, oh.
To fit in with the niggas that were like
that are half of them dead.
Yeah. Or just simply because of like they didn't have the like what we didn't like, what we're not taught when we're younger is the fact that befriending those certain kids that had a little bit more than us, or you being the one that has a little bit more than the others and them wanting to befriend you, to see what they can learn from how your family operates and how they could potentially grow to you being a good ally or resource that they can call on, or that they have learned from to better their situation. Like we not taught how to connect with people in other families that are, you know, a little bit more well off.
We on some goofy
because
shit.
it's like because as adults we're
what
like,
do the girls like?
Yeah, because as an adult we're like, oh shit, yeah, you're somebody that we have, you know, we have the kind of chemistry and like the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we might not be best friends, but you are someone that, hey, I like what you do, like that. We like the same shit, like movies, whatever it is, golf, sports, whatever. And you're someone that, hey, if I need a favor or if I need to talk to you about advice about something or just seeing how certain shit goes, I can call on you.
That don't even sound like I
mean,
just got in my high school mind. I was like, that don't compute.
Yeah, it don't. and it's
that
wild
don't compute.
because it's like, as a parent, I feel like on top of teaching your kids, like, hey, look, you know, I'm trying to give you more than what I had, because I want to get back to the whole like nepotism and the idea of like handouts. I agree. Like, first of all, I wish I could
give me a handout right now.
I wish I could hear more of good, like Charleston. White, I know he has a reputation, but one thing that you can't deny that motherfucker always has a way of shooting out some gems. Like he might not always say the best thing. He might not always have the best pass. You know what I'm saying? But hey, who does? Like sometimes our past is our past.
But his work, like he be in the community and shit.
Like he
that.
really does
he
have
run around with mace.
Yo, G, like and with a fucking like a baton and shit, whacking niggas over the head. Like you gotta crack your shit. Like all types of shit.
Like, hey, I talk a lot of shit, but at the same time.
Yeah, and that's some factual shit, man, because I believe that like we've had talks off air again about how we, you know, sometimes fear that we are spoiling our kids. It's not the fact that I want to spoil my kids. I want to give them all the things that they deserve.
Yeah.
It's just the idea of, for me, into what I feel like I need to instill in them is not just, hey, here's everything that you want. It's here is something that you have so that you can get used to this and understand that your challenges should be different from the challenges that I have. So you should be able to understand that there's going to be a need for work ethic and appreciation and value has to still shine through, but in a different way. I don't need you to have the same struggles. I need you to take what you have, what we have presented for you, what we've provided for you, understand that there was something that was necessary, or there was something that we had to do to build to this point, right? Mm-hmm. You ain't just, money don't grow on trees. That's the oldest saying in the book, in history, But like,
unless it's fruit that you selling.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Right? Then it's, shit, plants and everything. But it's like, hey, I want to provide them with an opportunity to do something, to learn from a different challenge. I don't want you to have to struggle and go through the same challenges that I necessarily did if I did this shit right. I want you to be able to have like a different life, a different style, like a different like experience that, yes, my kids are not hood. They didn't know about the hood. They don't know hood shit. Like my kids can't go to a normal like inner city public school and I can expect them to survive the way that that I would have.
Trying to lean on me and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not like, and that's the thing though. White families aren't sending their kids to those schools like for a reason, right?
Let me. I'm gonna do some therapy shit. And like, I'm totally with you on that shit. I really just want my daughter to be a good person.
Absolutely.
Like, I want her to be a good person. Like, I want to help her like navigating as far as like money and all that shit. But to be a good person just outweighs all that shit to me. Not by a lot, because you need money, nigga. Mm-hmm. You gotta fucking live or whatever, and whatever. I don't want you to be supporting a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Unless you rich or whatever the fuck, and y'all do whatever the fuck y'all doing. I digress. But because that just pissed me off. But yeah, man. That and just like the tools to just survive with all these crazy niggas around, because it's just like, hey man, I'm about to do some Daryl shit, some D shit. But like, it just feels good to talk to somebody that ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides my wife. I mean, she got her own different type of crazy, but I done signed the contract. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, we understand how to handle that crazy.
It's all good. But I just want to get her to a point where she can like map out like, oh, okay, crazy like that. Okay, I can do that. Crazy like that. Oh, I can do that. Not be with them niggas, but like just navigate the shit.
Oh, absolutely. But see, that's the thing too. Is like we want to be able to teach them street smarts versus book smarts. Like, we want you to have both. We want you to be able to do.
But we found out street smarts the hard way.
Yeah, exactly. Even though we didn't, though, because we had cousins, we had family that we
didn't have to.
But see, that's the thing, though.
Okay, I don't mean the hard way, like the hard way, like like. I mean, I got locked up before, but that was on some bullshit.
Yeah,
that was on some
right.
me bullshit and doing some shit that I ain't had no business doing. Yeah. Drinking and driving, nigga, you know better type shit. But like, I'm talking about like the hard way, like, well, I think you talking about the hard way, like niggas got dope and all type of shit.
Like, well, no, not even that. Like, I look at it like this. My daughter at her school, they are pretty mixed. There's not like, there's a larger number of Caucasian.
A deep breath.
No, I don't mean like that. Again, this is sinuses. I'm just
more white people than I want.
Get out of breath. Like, it's not that. It's not that.
It's okay.
Like, there's a great mixture like now, right?
Yeah.
Just the other day, her friend, who goes to another school, they were texting and
she called it the N-word.
No. We like so basically her friend mom, who was also our friend,
Oh, okay.
text us a video that the daughter had sent her earlier in the day of a fight that went on in the school.
I mean, yeah.
So she just experienced pretty much her first school fight where like
That was her first school fight?
Yeah. Two
Damn.
girls got like
she got to middle school and that was her first school
yeah.
fight? That's hey, you doing a good job, nigga.
But that's what we were saying. Like they haven't
I had been
experienced.
suspended like 4 times before middle school.
Yeah, but see, that's different times and a different upbringing. You wouldn't want that for your daughter, right?
Hell no.
So our, seeing us seeing that video and my daughter seeing that video, we're like, damn, really? Like, and they dragging each other. Like, I mean,
it's a real fight.
It's a real fight. They fight like grown ass women, like they own baddies of, you know what I'm saying, the Caribbean. And
were they black?
Yes. And I mean, dragging each other. And so, like, hair yank, it looked like
head, boy.
It reminded me of my World Star days of like just going through all those videos.
I thought you was about to say you was one of them niggas like, hey.
Oh yeah, no. But long story short, that's like my daughter, her experience, her idea of seeing that video wasn't that it was like, oh my God, like that's wow, that's crazy. No, she was like, she said that, but it was more like, damn, that's wow, that's crazy. My school boring. We don't even do stuff like that. I'm like, gee, like really, you don't realize like this is a point why we got you here.
You gotta
like,
take it to the other side of the family. You gotta let her see them niggas. You gotta let her see them niggas in action.
Absolutely.
Even though you don't want to be there either. I know. I mean, even though you don't want to be there either.
I get it, and I do. And I agree with that. She has to be able to see that, and she has to see all sides and understand that, like, you have to have an appreciation for the life that we're trying to provide you. And yes, at this age, you might not understand it, but we do try to instill a better future for her than, you know what I'm saying, than we have. If your school boring off of because you ain't seeing nobody getting dragged, and you think that that's going to be the excitement that you need. Like, she wants to be, in her mind, ghetto. She wants to be hood so bad. And then we like, yo,
I went to a boring
you
school
don't understand.
And then I made it unboring. Say Jude.
I know.
It was like, damn.
Yeah, because
I'm the nigga. Like, that's fucked up. Then the niggas came out.
Because by the time I got to the same school, because I went to the same school you did,
yeah,
but years later, because you know what I'm saying, you old. But like, by the time I got there, it was rough right there. Like, bro, I seen literally a nigga talking to a nigga. We all in uniform, and this nigga said, "What?" And this nigga went from top and just all of a sudden just reached all the way down, grabbed this nigga by his pant legs, like the ankles, and yanked up. And I seen.
Wait, the nigga pulled his legs up?
Yes. With his bare hands, just like, what? Like, most niggas will push or do something. No, he grabbed this nigga's legs by like the ankle.
He hung him?
No. I'm sorry. He just grabbed him swiftly enough and yanked up.
Oh.
And like made the basically
bust his head.
Yeah, like yanked his feet from underneath him. And I seen that shit and that was like 6th grade, bro. Like,
I got suspended on some bullshit. We weren't even really fighting. We just punch each other in the fucking shoulder and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, the nigga hit me, I hit him, the nigga hit me, I hit him. Bitch, Chrissy Jan Carey, stop fighting. I'm like, we not fighting. Nobody hit each other in the face or no shit like that. Didn't nobody grab nobody.
That's fighting, nigga. Shut up.
It's not fighting.
That's fighting.
Fighting is when 2 hands is involved.
Nigga, you touched him with your fist. He touched you with his. You're fighting. Shut the fuck up. Come on, man. Bro,
I've been in fights. Bro, that's not a fight.
Bro, just because it wasn't like an extreme fight does not make it not a fight, nigga.
Extreme.
Yeah. First of all,
extreme is when blood is coming out in bruises.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like
I said just because it wasn't
a
extreme fight.
Right.
See, come on, bro. You getting too old for this. Like, you should have a better understanding of what a fight is, nigga.
I have a great understanding of what a fight is. I've been in multiple fights. I got my ass whooped. I done whoop niggas' ass.
So would you agree that, like, sometimes if you and your wife have an argument, that's a fight? It's not a physical fight, but it's an argument. It's
I'm not punching my wife.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's not a physical fight, but it's an argument, right? It was like, oh, we had a little fight last night.
Okay, if me and you just start punching each other in the shoulder, like 17 times, is that a fight?
Out of anger? Are we aggressive?
Yeah.
That's fighting.
Okay. You're probably right.
You're
probably
trying to
right.
exert, like, you're trying to
probably right.
Put more, like, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to put your strength.
I just been in a lot of fights, and that wasn't no fight to me.
It just wasn't a big fight. It was a light fight.
Big fight. Okay. All right.
Oh. So you're a sin is a sin type of guy? A fight is a fight? Like, if it ain't this,
no, that's you.
It ain't that type of fight?
No, it ain't. It ain't. If we ain't fucking squaring up or hitting each other in other parts other than, like, bro, we was just shoulder punching. Like, what the fuck? It's called body blows. Like, that's not a fight. We should do it all the time, just like bored.
We're not fighting. But y'all, but you don't like this nigga, he don't like you, and y'all just trying to show each other. Y'all fighting for dominance.
Okay.
That's a fight. I'm fighting to show you that I'm stronger than you.
I don't know, man. You're probably right, but like we used to do body blows in the street all the time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, is that a fight? Is that a fight?
Were y'all aggressively or were y'all playing?
We was playing,
So
but
y'all
we
was
was
play
still
fighting.
on each other in the fucking chest and. All right, whatever, man. Can't you be bald? Hey, listeners. Sorry for the abrupt end, but CJ said something foul that cannot be put over the internet. Appreciate y'all. This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.
These women love a nigga, they get wetter when they see me. Had to sell the scat so I could jump up in the demon. If your pussy clean, bend it over. Make that ass clap. I got money for the moment. Threw them legs up, now her feet is on my shoulders. Shouty, I'm a dog. I be growling while I'm stroking. Yeah, I be having motion. Mixing syrup with the soda, shit look like some potion. Chain drip like water, how like it's under ocean. Love a ghetto bitch, she killing roaches while I'm fucking. Take a moment, camera flash. Anti-social nigga, I'm addicted to the cash. Keep my tips and fitted on when I smash. Cartier frames on, just for the splash. Gotta look good when I'm hitting front of back. Pocket watching niggas always worried about the racks. Get up off your ass, go and hustle, get a sack. Jogging on these pussies like a nigga running track. Yeah, bitch, I'm in that mode. Shorty, I be jugging, I be trapping on my phone. If you like my